So this is my audition for our commencement speech at graduation. I'm going to be reading off my laptop for right now. Good afternoon, everyone. Well, seniors, here we are. 4 years, 3 winter formals, 1 Red for Ed movement, many breakdowns, and a pandemic later. I'll be honest with you, I didn't know if we were going to have this day at all. Despite all the chaos and cancellations, we're finally ready to graduate. Congratulations. But I'm more thankful that I was able to graduate with all of you. Because of every single one of you guys, I hold many memories that I will laugh about and tell my kids when they ask me, what was high school like? So let's start at the beginning, shall we? We arrived at AAEC asking our parents, are we at the right place? After a couple minutes, we soon realized that this indeed was where we were going to spend the next 4 years of our lives. But little did we know that we were going to make some of the best memories here. During freshman year, we met each other and made our giant groups that would always be together at every moment. We experienced everything together from the first awkward luau dance, first college semester, to the magical summer where we became human beings, according to Mr. Cole. And that year, we realized why everyone hated us as freshmen. Audience members, if you're a freshman, sorry not sorry. But don't worry, you'll understand one day. Sophomore year was one for the books. While we procrastinated on our sophomore projects, we danced till our legs hurt to the iCarly theme song at winter formal that year. We learned the song that taught us Sukato. Oh, sorry, I mean Sokatoa. And we spent our biology classes learning how DNA works and that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. As the year ended, we knew the big scary monster was quietly approaching. Everyone had warned us about this. Junior year. We all started off just fine. Of course we had work to do, but we were handling it until second semester. We all walked around campus like sleep-deprived zombies with a coffee in one hand and a textbook in the other. That's when I learned the importance of getting rest. I even stopped wearing makeup just to get a couple more minutes of sleep. Don't get me wrong, we still enjoyed all the activities and dances with our friends and families. I remember watching all the students form a giant circle around a single balloon to the song Bohemian Rhapsody at winter formal. But by the end of the year, we were all burnt out and just ready for summer. And then we were finally seniors. I know that I started off my senior year with a surprise. It was the morning of the first day in advanced math and we had a special guest crawling around our backpacks, our unannounced class pet, a roach. If that wasn't a sign that our senior year was going to be full of surprises, I don't know what was. Even though our year was cut short, this year is literally history. We had the time of our lives as we danced at our very first homecoming to We Are Young and Party in the USA. We cheered as our basketball team won our first ever game. Our senior sunrise was a lot of fun with all the donuts, music, and the early morning golden hour. We as a class made our high school years worth all the sleepless nights and stressful days. I would like to ask everyone, including the audience and staff members, to do me a favor. Will all the AAEC graduates of the class of 2020 please stand? If you're an audience member and a senior too, please stand up. Don't be shy. Stand if you are the parents or family of one of our seniors standing. Stand if you sent a gift to a senior regardless if you adopted them or not. Stand if you supported our seniors throughout the past couple years. Seniors, look around. We aren't alone. We are surrounded by remarkable people who have guided us and joined us during our journey. All of them have stood by us during high school while we faced some of the most difficult moments, but they have also proudly cheered us on during the best times of our lives. As this day passes, I hope that everyone standing continues to stand with us in all of our endeavors. On behalf of the class of 2020, we appreciate and thank you for everything that you've done for our class. Thank you to all the parents, grandparents, family members, teachers, principals, staff workers, and friends. Your actions have not gone overlooked. You can sit down now. Today we represent a lot of things. While for some, this is just another ceremony, for most it is a proud achievement that's been completed. For some, it is another chapter of their life ending only to open up a new and exciting one. For some, it is an accomplishment dedicated for a loved one. For some, especially my family, it is a fulfillment of why they chose to come to this school and this country. For everyone, today represents something different. To me, it is proof that anything is possible. We were thrown with some of the hardest challenges to go through, both together and individually. We went through the loss of somebody, the trials and tribulations of finding who we are, the fear that we may get injured just by going to school, a painful breakup, and the possibility of not walking across this stage. With the insane amount of obstacles we have faced, many people feel bad for us. But guess what? We made the impossible possible. So yeah, we were born during the 9/11 attacks and we finished high school during a pandemic. We showed everyone that everything is possible, even when all seems lost. Now one more thing before we continue with the rest of the ceremony. Last thing, I promise. An astronaut that endured the same journey as us. Most of us had grown up hearing about him or watching him on TV. He explored a world where he went through ups and downs, he gained friends, and he lost some along the way. He pushed his way through when he thought all was lost, and now I leave you with his famous words as we enter real life. I hope that all of you take this to heart and remember where we came from and where we can go from here. To infinity and beyond. Thank you.